We do. All right, guys. So, hello, welcome back. We are doing our.
I just started pressing play now
Oh.
on my car.
So we're on. This is the second. Are you live? You good?
2, 1.
Boom. We ready?
Now we're live.
All right. So, hey guys, welcome back to the second edition of Mind of the Founder with me. And just in case you guys missed it last week, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start doing these every Sunday. And the purpose of it is really, we get a lot of questions through email when we do shows and this and that about the company. So I wanted to answer those. We're going to be going through and doing 5 minutes every Sunday answering them through this platform, Instagram Live and Facebook Live. And and we also hope that if there's any entrepreneurs out there that have any questions or want to do, figure out shit, or I don't know, I'm not a business coach, but what I am, I've been in business for a long time and I know a lot of what not to do. So hopefully you guys can get something from this. And if not, maybe you can learn about what we want to do it for better, not worse. So, how you doing, girlfriend? All right. So you ready? Anything else you want to say before we start? All right. Oh yeah, and by the way, I don't know the questions that are being asked. When they're submitted, they go to the girlfriend. I don't read them. I read some of them, but I don't know what she's gonna ask on the day that she's gonna ask them. So, yeah, let's do it. Question 1.
If FBNW didn't exist, what would you like to be doing instead?
If FBNW didn't exist, what would I like to be doing instead? Business. Period. Not period, but I would do some sort of business. I don't know. When I left my last company to start FBNW, I wanted to get away from apparel. After a few months of looking at other businesses that I could possibly start, I realized that clothing and apparel is the only thing I know. So that's why I did it. But I think what's important and what I want FBNW to do and teach is that if you are an entrepreneur and want to start a business, you should think about it and get creative and figure out a way for the company to give back, for the business to give back. Because if we can do that, I sell T-shirts and I get bags of groceries for everyone sold. Who would have thought T-shirts equal groceries? Just think outside of the box, man. There's a lot of people in the world that need help, and if all entrepreneurs and businesses from the private sector can come together and start impacting people, and on the public sector, if Walmart or Home Depot gave just 1% of their profits, what that would do. It wouldn't change anyone's lives inside the companies, but what it would do to every society, it's crazy. So we're still small, but my goal is to one day be giving thousands of bags of groceries every week to children across the nation. And we got to start small. So if I wasn't doing FBNW, I'd be doing another business and figuring out another way to make an impact.
Next question. Sounds like it's from a student. I'm going to be graduating this summer from fashion school and I want to start my own line. What advice can you give me to get started?
What advice to get started on your next line?
First line, she's graduating this summer.
Oh, what did I just say?
I said advice for her next line.
Oh, for her first line.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of something that was last week, not the specific question, but I say to anybody that wants to start a business, regardless of what it is figure out who you're going to sell it to. And if you're just graduating college, does it say what her degree was in?
She's at fashion school.
Fashion school?
She wants to start her own line.
Figure out who's going to buy it. Don't go into anything just because you like it. As far as the aesthetic, you have to, just because you like it, you're not buying your own product. And don't think that just because your friends and family are going to like it and they love you, they're going to buy it. That's not sustainable. You need to find a product, find a way to sell it to the public. So, I know it's kind of a shitty answer, but it's true. Just figure who's going to buy your product through what channel. Don't just say, oh, people are going to love it. I ask people all the time and they love it. No, those fucking people aren't buying it. Those people aren't going to buy it. If they say they're going to buy it, oh shit, I broke their pen. I borrowed their pen from this shop. Oh well. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Well, also, like, I think my question to her is, like, she wants to start a line right in college. Has she had any, like, internship experience?
That's a good point. Actually, that's it. Go and work in it. This is my fourth line I've started. I've worked for 5, or I've worked for one and I was a partner in one and helped grow that. And I think that's the more important thing is when you're doing it by yourself and trying to figure out it's hard. Like, go work for another company. I interned for 4 months for free and then got a job making $1,400 a month before taxes. This was in 2010-ish. And I did it. I took a huge pay cut to go do that because I wanted to learn the business, and I did it. Ended up making a partner, becoming a partner in that company, and all of that experience I got from busting my ass and slaving, basically. It helped me out on everything else I've done with in business. So I would actually suggest that go work for somebody, and I'm thinking small companies. Don't go work for a big company because you're not going to figure it out. When you work for the startups and the young companies, you have to do everything. You know, you wear so many hats, you learn different sides of the business. So yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
You talked too long. You only answered 2 questions.
It's fine. No, let's do another one.
How do you guys come up with your designs?
How do we come up with the designs? We kind of, this is just as much you as me, but what do? We come up with like kind of a theme of what we want to go with the graphics. And then, and when we decide that theme, we literally just drink a lot. I drink a lot of wine. Anyway, you don't drink. But we just sit and we spitball. And we throw down ideas and see, do we like it? Do we not like it? And then once we come up with a good bit of them, we'll put it in a package. And then I send it out to about 40 to 50 people from all walks of life, all different ages and this and that to get their opinion on it. And we'll compile it all. And then from there, we'll narrow cut down. I always say, like, the graphics, it's fun coming up with them, and I do enjoy it. But at the end of the day, it's this much of what I like doing. What I really like doing is selling shirts and impacting kids. So, yeah.
The Grinnells are in the house. They said hi.
Oh, hi. Are they in Pasadena?
No, they're like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, mine was the founder. Are you guys at a restaurant?
Let's show them where we're at. We're
here
place.
at this little arcade in Pasadena outside of this.
It's off a lake.
Place called Float. It's like a root beer float place.
Really cool place. So, and I always see Nathan always pops up on my thing. Nathan's nearby, and I was like, well, that son of a bitch has never said hi to me when he's nearby. So, yeah, give me another question. Give me another one.
Sloan just joined.
Hi, Sloan.
Okay.
Let's do a photo shoot soon.
Okay. All right, one more question. This might take you a little bit to think about. Which celebrity or public figure would you want to see wearing FBNW and why? Chloe said take off your sunglasses.
No. I have a lazy eye.
That's the wrong eye.
It's backwards over here. I don't have a preference of who I want to wear my stuff. I want people to wear it that like it and do it for that reason and like what our cause is. I've got a couple of my favorite people out there right now, and I'll say this right now. My new guy, I know this is technical, my new guy, Gary Vaynerchuk. This guy, I'm like obsessed with his words and everything he says. So I'd like to see him wear it, but he's got his own brand and stuff. So I doubt he'll do that, but yeah. What else you got for me? Give me something good with meat.
Okay.
We'll do one more. Let's do one more and we'll finish.
Okay. What were you doing before FBNW and how did you come up with the idea?
Okay, that's a good question. I was doing apparel. I worked with a company, or I was a partner in a company called Groceries Apparel. You can check them out. And I was the operations director and partner there, and there was 5 of us partners. And I ended up leaving that company to start this one, and the main reason of we were an amazing company, we all organic and or recycled, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a company that gave back to children. I care more about that side of it than I do on the earthy side, which I do care about that side, but not as much. I'm not as passionate about it. So I left that company, and like I said, I was like looking at different companies. I just knew I wanted to give back to children. And after looking for a few months and thinking about it and brainstorming, clothing was the only thing. So I said I was going to go to clothing, kind of came up with the concept, reached out to people, found out that really what children need the most is food, but for home. There's programs out there that allow them to eat the breakfast and lunch at schools while they're in school, but it's the nights, weekends, the holidays, and summertime that 1 in 5 children are not do not have access to food, and that's in America, and it's fucking sad because of all the food that goes to waste here, all the money that's in America, but we still have children that can't eat on a nightly basis. So if I can come up with a way to do, help that, and that's what we did, and yeah, that's why we give a bag of groceries to every child for them to use at home.
Someone just hit us up and asked if we sponsor to do some product photos.
Yeah, DM us. Like we need content bad on the photo side. If your photos are good and I'm down to send you some shirts, give you a little test run, and go shoot them and give us the content. I'll work out a deal where I'm sending you shirts every fucking month. I love content. I want content, and yeah. So please DM us. I'm not that good with the DMs. Sometimes I miss them, and if I do, I apologize. But always just keep reaching out and shoot us an email too if we don't get back to you via DM. But we will. So yeah, is that anything else you got for me? Want to mention? Did I miss?
No, Nathan was just interested in what they serve here and about
She always miss restaurateur. So thank you guys. I promise as we grow, this will be getting better and better and better and better. And I appreciate all the support. We are, like I said, continuously working on our next food drop, but it's going to be good. We came very close to hitting 4,000 bags in our first 20 months of business, and that's all in America, as it always will be. And we thank you for the support, and please submit your questions at what's our question thing again? I forgot our email. Just comment with a question. All right. Thank you guys. Love you. Please spread the word.
Wait.
What?
Next week? When should they kind of anticipate?
Oh yeah. It's always gonna be around 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11 on Sunday mornings, but that's Pacific time. So Pacific Standard Time. Pacific. I was saying not specific, but specifically Pacific time.
Nathan's asking where the float menu is. We'll send you a text, Nathan, with the float menu.
Yeah, we'll send you a text. Or if you guys are in the area, come by. We're gonna be here for a little while doing some work.
Yeah.
So, you see the new.
Wrong side.
It's so
confusing. The mirror thing is confusing.
I don't even know how to
Those are favorites, but
favorites for.
Changed up.
Favorites for the Pilates people. I've never done Pilates, but it's warm and I like it. It's super cozy.
You mess up your hair now.
Mess up my hair like it's not already. No.
Right,
Okay.
you done here?
Yeah, I'm done. Thank you. Love you guys.